the world of country music has lost one of its most enduring voices and beloved personalities. On August 1st, 2025, the legendary Jeannie Seely passed away at the age of 85, leaving behind a legacy that spans 6 decades of music, television, and cultural influence. Known to fans and fellow artists as Miss Country Soul, Seely was more than just a singer. She was a trailblazer, a mentor, and a true symbol of resilience in the face of life's toughest challenges. Jeannie's representative confirmed that the Grammy-winning singer died at Summit Medical Center in Hermitage, Tennessee. The cause was complications from an intestinal infection, a health battle that came after an incredibly difficult year for the icon. In 2025 alone, Seely endured multiple back surgeries, emergency abdominal operations, a severe bout of pneumonia, and a long ICU stay. Her passing comes less than a year after losing her beloved husband, Gene Ward, to cancer in December 2024, a personal loss she described in interviews as one of the hardest heartbreaks of my life. A humble beginning in Pennsylvania. Born Marilyn Jeannie Seely on June 6, 1940 in Titusville, Pennsylvania, Jeannie grew up far from the bright lights of Nashville. As a young girl, she was captivated by music, often singing in school talent shows, local radio programs, and church choirs. Her parents, Leo and Irene Seely, nurtured her love for music, even though the idea of becoming a professional singer seemed like a distant dream in her small hometown. After graduating from high school, Seely worked at a bank but continued performing in local venues. Her determination to pursue music eventually led her to California in the early 1960s, where she worked as a secretary at Liberty Records. It was there that her undeniable talent began to attract attention. By 1965, she made the life-changing decision to move to Nashville, Tennessee, the beating heart of country music. A Star is Born, the Monument Records years. Shortly after arriving in Nashville, Seely signed with Monument Records, home to some of the era's biggest country stars. Her breakthrough came in 1966 with the release of Don't Touch Me, a song written by Hank Cochran. The single soared to the top of the country charts and earned Seely the Grammy Award for Best Female Country Vocal Performance in 1967, an achievement that cemented her place among country's elite voices. The success of Don't Touch Me was not just about chart numbers. The song became an anthem for female independence and emotional honesty, setting Seely apart as a singer who could blend vulnerability with strength. Her powerful yet soulful delivery earned her the nickname Miss Country Soul, a title she carried proudly for the rest of her career. Grand Ole Opry, a record-breaking legacy. In 1967, Seely was invited to join the Grand Ole Opry, the most prestigious stage in country music. Over the decades, she would become a fixture of the Opry, performing an astonishing 5,397 times, more than any other female artist in its history. Her warm personality and quick wit made her a fan favorite both on and off the stage. In 1985, Seely broke barriers by becoming the first woman to host a segment of the Grand Ole Opry. This milestone not only highlighted her professional stature, but also her role as a pioneer for women in the industry. She mentored countless younger artists, sharing advice and encouraging them to stay true to their own voices. Songwriting and collaborations. Jeannie was not only a remarkable singer, but also a gifted songwriter. She co-wrote the hauntingly beautiful ballad Anyone Who Knows What Love Is Will Understand, which found renewed popularity decades later after being featured in the TV series Black Mirror. Her songwriting credits also include hits recorded by artists like Dottie West and Norma Jean. Her duets with fellow Opry star Jack Green became fan favorites in the 1970s, with songs like Wish I Didn't Have to Miss You showcasing their vocal chemistry. Together, they toured extensively, performing for audiences across the United States and overseas. Setbacks and comebacks. Seely's career was not without its share of setbacks. In 1977, she survived a serious car accident that left her with severe injuries and temporarily derailed her performing schedule. The 1980s saw a slowdown in her recording career, but Seely never stopped performing live. Her passion for music and connection with fans kept her in the spotlight. By the 1990s and 2000s, she experienced a career resurgence, releasing new albums and continuing to make regular appearances on the Opry stage. Even in her later years, Seely's voice retained its signature warmth and emotional depth. Personal life and resilience. Beyond the stage, Jeannie Seely was known for her kindness, humor, and generosity. She married Hank Cochran in 1969, though the marriage ended in divorce in 1979. In 2010, she married Nashville attorney and musician Gene Ward. Their marriage was filled with love and mutual support until Ward's passing in 2024. Seely's resilience was perhaps most evident in her final years. Despite multiple health challenges, she continued to make public appearances, often assuring fans that she was grateful for every day and every note she can sing. A lasting legacy. Jeannie Seely's impact on country music cannot be overstated. She paved the way for female artists to take on leadership roles in the industry, inspired generations with her songwriting, and demonstrated that passion for music can transcend age and hardship. Her passing leaves a void in the country music world, but her voice, preserved in recordings, television appearances, and countless Opry performances, will continue to inspire future generations. The August 2nd, 2025 Grand Ole Opry show will be dedicated to her memory, with tributes from fellow artists and friends who will share stories of her remarkable life and career. Final goodbye. As fans, friends, and family mourn the loss of Jeannie Seely, we remember not just the awards and achievements, but the warmth, sincerity, and courage that defined her. She was more than a performer. She was a friend to her peers, a mentor to younger artists, and a beacon of authenticity in a changing music landscape. She is survived by her extended family, close friends, and her beloved cat, Corey. And though she may have left the stage for the last time, the echoes of her music and the lessons of her life will resonate for years to come. Rest in peace, Jeannie Seely. Your song will never fade.